Alright, fuckers and fuckettes. What we're going to talk about today is several of y'all have noticed that I've switched from picking on Yankees to picking on Democrats. Don't worry about it. I'm still going to pick on Yankees, but it's election season and, I have a tendency to be a little bit political. I ain't no player in the field or no shit like that. I ain't about to become none. Don't want to be none. But I watch the shit real close. And I try and help out where I can. I'm not. Anyway, these Democrats, it is so easy to pick on them. I mean, they're stupid. They're plain fucking stupid. Because you can sit there and, use Obama's own words against him. In 2008, he said what? He said that if he didn't cut the national debt in half, that he would be a one-term president. He was willing to accept those terms. Well, gee, in 2009, he put our fucking grandchildren in debt, and before 2009 was over, he spent more than all previous presidents combined. And he ain't done spending. He's been spending more since then. God damn, I shouldn't have wore that little fucking skull clip last night. It makes my beard look funny this morning. Oh well, I'm used to it. Hell, the rest of me looks funny anyway. In 2006 and 2008, he said that the only people who are afraid of the truth are those with something to hide. Well, okay, so logic will tell you if he really had the birth certificate, instead of spending over $3 billion in the taxpayers' money and, a shitload of his own money, fighting all these lawsuits to see the real birth certificate, why the fuck didn't he just go get one, flip it down on the counter in front of that judge? Now they've posted them on the White House website, and they've all been shot down as forgeries and frauds. Let's see. If he had the document, instead of paying all these lawyers to fight all these court cases, he could just whip that motherfucker out in front of the judge at any one of these court cases and go, hey, here it is, motherfucker. I got nothing to hide. Obviously, he's got something to hide. Continuing on that thread that he has something to hide, he said that he didn't know anything about Operation Fast and Furious. That's the ones where the Justice Department was sending guns down across the border, and then a couple of them guns came back and killed civilians and a couple of Border Patrol agents right here in the United States of America. Well, if Obama didn't know anything about that, why did he declare executive privilege on some of the documents that Congress was trying to get out of Holder? Gee, no wonder. I mean, it's my understanding that the only time you can claim executive privilege is if you're the president and you're in those documents somehow. Guess what? I guess he must have known about it, because otherwise he would have had no grounds to declare executive privilege for Holder if he wasn't trying to hide his own involvement. I mean, come on, that's common sense 101. Why hasn't, Holder been put in jail? Fuck, I don't know. I'd like to see anyone in the Justice Department put in general population in regular prisons. But we know that ain't going to happen because Obama handpicked the Supreme Court. He's handpicked most of the justices that we've got today. And of course, Holder being in charge of the Department of Justice, fuck, nobody in the Department of Justice has the balls to go against him. That's pretty much where that stands. Ain't nothing ever going to get done. And Democrats are easy to pick on in other ways too, because Romney's wife wears a little $800 or $900 shirt, and the whole liberal media, including the Obama campaign, whether or not with or without Obama's approval, we don't know, but their campaign used it. So did the liberal media. Pointed out that $800 or $900 shirt that Ann Romney was wearing, and didn't point out the $6,500 dress that Michelle Obama was wearing. Gee, who's out of touch there? $6,500 for a fucking dress? Oh wow, this. I don't know how that thing goes out on the highway. But, you know, and Obama said that he would be the energy, the green candidate. Well, let's look at Solyndra, one of his major campaign contributors. Let's look at all those meetings he had with the head of Solyndra right there in the White House. And then he's going to say he didn't know nothing about Solyndra was going down. Bullshit, you lying motherfucker. You knew that shit was going down. You probably got a kickback out of it. You know? He said that the government bailing out GM and stepping into GE would help American jobs. Well, GM has shipped out jobs overseas, costing Americans jobs. Yeah, that's right. GM's producing most of their shit in China now. GE, same story. Obama ain't no good for the U.S. economy. Fuck no. You know, you're going to get in on these companies and then send the fucking jobs overseas. He ain't got no interest in helping the American people. And as far as the job he's done with the economy, now, either he's a very smart Marxist and has succeeded in derailing the U.S. economy, or he's the dumbest motherfucker on the face of the earth and just plain had bad luck and fucked shit up. I'm not sure which. I mean, I have an opinion on that, but I won't state it vocally because, yeah. You know, and it's not little things like the birth certificate or nothing. I mean, Romney, you can pull his passport records, you can pull his fucking college records, you can pull his fucking elementary school records. He doesn't have a problem with that. Obama, all of his college records, all of his school records are sealed. Anything to do with that motherfucker is sealed. You can't get no information on the sumbitch. And y'all are going, you know, y'all Democratic Party members are going to support somebody like that being in the White House. Well, that's pretty much why I'm picking on Democratic Party members now till election season's over. Hopefully he gets voted out. If he don't, well, hopefully my boat will be running and I'll just get the fuck on out the U.S. because I don't want to see this country go down into a communist wasteland. That's what my parents came here to escape from. We'll holler at y'all fuckers and fuckheads later.